Ta-da!
Rene! Champagne! My birthday. You remembered.
But of course.
How many husbands, after so many years of marriage, would have remembered such a little thing?
All those who saw a big calendar in the kitchen with a huge cross on the date and the words, "Do not forget, it is today."
You have brought for me the finest champagne in the house. How can I ever thank you?
Well, you could pay for it out of the housekeeping.
I ordered it as a nice surprise for myself.
35? Waiter, you have brought the wrong one.
No, this is the cake. I knocked off the years of the war.
You also knocked off World War I and the Crimea.
I am still younger than you.
Well, happy birthday, anyway.
Are you going to say that which you always say?
Dear Edith, you have never looked lovelier for ages and ages. And ages.
The strain of the war years took a terrible toll on my youthful looks.
Ah, the war years. Do you know, Edith, I sometimes think I can hear the rumble of Lieutenant Gruber's little tank across these very cobblestones.
Oh, it was a terrible time for everybody.
Particularly me.
How did we get involved in the resistance in the first place?
Heaven knows. I did not want to. It all started with that message you gave me from Michel.
Rene, the messenger has just been. Monsieur Leclerc, the Fougere, will be here any minute.
What? Well, I will recognize him.
He will come to the bar and order a cognac. He will then ask for a light. You will say you have no matches. Then he will reveal himself.
Cognac, a light, no matches. Good, I will stay here in case he arrive.
Should I sing another song?
No! We're in enough trouble already.
Hans, you see that officer there? I do not recognize him.
Perhaps he's on leave from the Russian front.
That's what they all say. Watch him. He could be attached to intelligence. If he finds out we've been putting a little away for a rainy day, things could get very difficult for us.
Perhaps we should move the silver and the paintings.
Never mention the silver and the...
Patron. May an old man sing a few songs for your customers. Please. I am an old soldier. No money, no pension.
Oh, all right. One song only, though, and then on your way, huh? Good evening, Herr Lieutenant. And what is your pleasure?
I would like a cognac, if you please.
Maria, cognac for the officer, if you would like to.
Why not?
I expect you would like a light.
Thank you, you're very kind.
I have no matches.
Then why do you ask me if I would like a light?
I'm very sorry.
If you have no matches, take mine. I have a spare box.
Are you one of them?
Well, it was very lonely on the Russian front.
Well?
A cognac, if you please.
Maria, cognac.
Do you have a light?
You're a light for it, just lit it.
Oh, well, I don't want the light. I just wondered if he had the light.
I have no matches.
Just giving you some matches.
These are your matches, they're not mine.
Is he one of us?
No, he's one of them.
Please do not tell everybody.
You, Lieutenant Gruber. He was never cut out for the military life.
None of them were,
They were just ordinary Germans, trying to behave like soldiers.
except that air flick of the Gestapo.
Even the colonel and the captain were frightened of him.
That was because they had been stealing things from the chateau.
They were only trying to provide for themselves after the war.
It was stealing just the same.
It is not much to look at, Herr Colonel.
Hans, you ignorant peasant. This is probably the first cuckoo clock ever made. Absolutely priceless. And this is the Fallen Madonna by Van Klomp. It will fetch a fortune after the war.
Is it wise to have it in your office?
Who'll see it apart from Helga?
Come to think of it, it looks a little like Helga.
You too.
Is this the office of Colonel von Straum?
Yes. Have you an appointment?
My name is Otto Flick, Gestapo.
Ah, you don't need an appointment. I will tell the colonel that you're here.
Stop. Your top button is undone.
Yes, Herr Flick.
Attend to it.
Yes, Herr Flick. Colonel, a man from the Gestapo is here to see you.
Gestapo? Did you say what for?
No, but he notices everything.
Keep him busy for a minute.
In the drawer!
Hey, Hans, the clock, the clock!
Herr Colonel, Herr Otto Flick.
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler. This is my assistant, Captain Hans Gehring.
He seems very young to be here. Why is he not at the front?
He has many medical problems.
My orders are directly from Berlin, from the Führer himself. The Chateau Frontenac is in your district. It has come to his attention that in the Frontenac collection is the Fallen Madonna by Van Klomp. The Führer would like this for his collection. But I have bad news. When I visited the chateau, it had already been taken away, along with one or two other valuable pieces.
It is the French. They pinch everything.
I shall remain in the district until it is found. You will instigate searches immediately.
Very good, Herr Flick.
You will report progress tomorrow at... What time shall we say? Very well. At 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Everyone was keeping secrets from everyone else.
Half the time, I did not know what was happening.
That Michelle, she made everything so complicated.
And she said things only once. And expected us to remember them.
Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. Listen very carefully. I will say this only once. Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once.
Rene, there is no
no brie.
I ate it last night.
Listen, I shall say this only once.
Rene! The German officers cannot stay in the room of my mother. London will be calling on the radio. The radio is under her bed and the loudspeaker is in her chamber. If the Germans hear a voice coming from a chamber pot, our cover will be blown.
Shut up. Michelle has something to tell us.
Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once.
What is it you are going to say?
I haven't said it yet. If you listen, I will tell you.
The suspense is killing me.
The 2 British airmen wearing the German uniforms have been captured.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Will nobody believe this woman?
Dear Michelle, how dedicated she was.
And what stupid plans she had.
What about when she made Maria dress as a small boy, just to run an errand?
Ah, yes, Maria. That poor, simple peasant girl.
She had a lot on her shoulders.
She had a lot hanging between them.
Little George, my nephew. Well, it's good to see you again, lad.
I have what you want, Uncle Hare.
Yeah, good boy, good boy. Now take that basket full of your school books and put it in the back room.
For you, Uncle, anything.
The boy is very well built.
Yeah, it is my wife's cooking.
Why is he wearing stockings and suspenders?
We have many problems.
Of course, that was the time Maria went to get the homing pigeons.
For heaven's sake, put on a dress. That German lieutenant thinks I'm like that.
You, of all people?
Yes.
Don't move. Lock the door. Are we alone?
Well, unless you count the 3 of us, yes. Now, have you found the British with the uniforms?
We found them, but they ran away. Do you have the pigeons?
Yes.
Good. I have here the cylinder to attach to their legs. Do you have the measurements of the German officers?
Oh, yes, I've got them here.
Good. Maria, you will put this in here and clip it to the leg of one of the pigeons. You, Rene, will write a description of the uniforms we require. Here is the paper supplied with the cylinder.
What shall I say?
To London. Please supply urgently by parachute drop at your earliest convenience. German uniforms as follows. 1 colonel in research regiment with the following message.
A moment, please. How am I supposed to get all that on this little bit of paper?
With very small writing.
It was all so confusing, having girls dressed as boys. Even the Gestapo dressed as onion sellers.
Do you know, I always thought that air flick liked dressing up for its own sake.
From time to time, it is necessary for the Gestapo to have many disguises. Bring me the 2 hangers on the extreme right.
Yes, yes.
These are the clothes of onion sellers. We will disguise ourselves and return to the cafe.
Do you think they will fit?
There's only one way to find out. Take off your uniform.
Yes, yes.
We will observe the normal proprieties. I will change behind this screen. Continue to take off your uniform.
Herzlich. I hope you do not disapprove of my choice of undergarments.
Not at all. Such things are very popular in Berlin these days.
Have some of my birthday cake.
Do not cut the 35. I could not swallow that.
You know, sometimes I miss the excitement.
You missed the excitement. You were never arrested and taken in chains for interrogation.
Bring him inside!
Rene, my old friend. Take a chair. Make yourself comfortable.
You are most kind, Colonel.
After all, we are all in this together.
Well, I think some of us are in a little deeper. Can we not get rid of these things now?
Not until I've signed the release form.
I have a pen in my pocket here.
Rene, we must proceed cautiously. This morning already I have signed for the release of your wife and mother-in-law.
And Yvette?
And Yvette.
He signed hers first.
Shut up, Hans. We have to show someone to General von Klinkerhofen.
Well, what happens when he has seen me?
We will tell him you are a very small potato, and that we're going to shoot you or something. Or hand you over to the Gestapo.
And then he will go away, and all will be well.
I expect you feel very relieved.
Well, up to a point.
General von Klinkerhofen is here.
Von Klinkerhofen is here!
Really, my friend, we may have to insult you a little, call you pig and dog and that sort of thing.
Dear Colonel, feel free.
General von Klinkerhofen.
Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler!
Klopp!
So, this is the ringleader. No, the ringleader escaped. This is just a poor, unfortunate peasant who was dragged in against his will.
What he says is perfectly true. I am a small potato.
Silence, you dog!
Pig!
Can you talk with him?
What are the names of the other men in the plot that brought my brain?
Oh, yeah, let me think. There was...
He doesn't know. We've been through all that.
Pig!
He knows nothing. I think we should release him.
I do not agree. I think he should be executed as an example.
Don't you think that's a little drastic, Colonel?
Quiet, hyena!
I must remember that.
You will be shot at dawn.
Of course. I will supervise it personally.
Good. How does 7 o'clock suit you?
Later would be better for me.
Quiet, ding dong!
Hyena!
Frog face!
I shall be there to see it done.
Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler!
Klopp!
That was a terrible time.
Well, the captain and the colonel were very kind. They shot you with wooden bullets.
Yes, but I did not know that when the guns went bang, I had to pretend to be dead. And then I had to be my own twin brother and attend my own funeral.
Lieutenant Gruber was very upset. I do not think he ever got over it. He even came to put flowers on your grave.
Unfortunately, the new radio telescopic mast was concealed beneath the tombstone.
Have we been seen?
No, the coast is clear. Press the cherub's buzzer.
Quick, into the crypt.
Churchyards are very spooky, are they not?
Yes. There is a strange chill. I feel the presence of Rene's twin brother most strongly.
Let us quickly place the flowers on his tomb and return to the warmth of our quarters.
I think it is just over there.
It is time.
Well, she is not here. We can go now.
Monsieur Rene, for the honor of France, I must try to recall the correct procedure. Yes. You keep the microphone. Now, I will turn on the transmitter. Madame Edith will operate the switch.
Out of the way, Rene.
First the left.
There it is. I feel his presence even more strongly.
Now the other one.
Rene, forgive me.
You are forgiven, my son.
The trouble we had with that radio.
And the trouble we had with the aerial. What about the time when we flew it at the end of a kite?
1, 2, through, go!
Faster!
I am going as fast as I can.
Faster! Oh, well done, Rene!
Let out the line!
Already I am hearing the crackling. Hello, London. Hello, London. This is Nighthawk calling London.
The wind, it is very strong up there. It is slipping through my hands.
Get it up higher! Get it up higher!
It is burning my fingers. I cannot go.
Hello, hello, London. Hello, London. This is Mrs. Nighthawk calling London. You have come very faint. God, we have lost our new waitress.
Good staff are so difficult to find.
Quick, follow that nin.
Oh, of course. There was the policeman.
Good morning.
I would offer you a cognac, officer, but I know you are not allowed to drink on duty, so goodbye.
I have come to express my regrets for the build-up last night.
Yes, well, there will be an even bigger builds-up this morning if you do not go away.
I have good nose.
Yes, you are very handsome. Now, please, go.
My nose is as follows. The troon carrying the sausage has been bummed by the RAF.
Bummed by the RAF?
Bummed by the RAF!
What have the naughty RAF been up to now?
We have bombed an ammunition train.
Did they destroy it?
There were little pisses all over the track.
What for are you lighting a cigar? You have no self-control. You said you would give them up.
Give them up? I gave them up for 5 years after disguising myself as a French general with a false nose made of plastic explosive with the wick up my nostril.
General! General Aznavour! What a pleasure to see you. You must come and join us at the table. Take wine. It is such a pleasure to have you on our side.
No, I'm sorry. I cannot, Colonel. I have an urgent appointment to do some collaborating.
Nonsense. Weaver, a chair for the General. Champagne for the General.
Colonel Aznavour, a word in your ear. Your nose is squashed.
It is Rene. What are you doing?
I am trying to escape, please. Do not give me away.
No, of course I will not. But you must get out of here quickly.
The plan you outlined. That plan you outlined at the conference is very interesting.
Colonel, it is Rene under an assumed nose.
My God, what a hooter.
Oh, excuse me, it is tickling.
Rene! Listen closely. We must hide you.
You must remain in his quarters until the real French general has been found.
Flick will get a confession out of him whether he is guilty or not. Meanwhile, you must help us to recover the paintings.
Rene! Your nose is smoldering.
Quick! It is plastic explosive!
Oh, my God!
Enough to make anybody give up. You and your disguises.
That was a very narrow squeak. You cannot imagine how I suffered, Edith. Life was so dangerous.
And so embarrassing. Poor Lieutenant Gruber. When he penetrated them, he never gave you away.
But once or twice I gave him the wrong idea.
Those eyes, they look very familiar. Particularly that one.
I am trying very hard not to be familiar, monsieur.
I have it. You are a relation of Rene, who works behind the bar.
Very distant.
You have very hairy legs.
They run in the family.
Rene, it is you.
Please, Lieutenant, do not give me away.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
No, you do not understand.
Yes, I do. I had an uncle with the same leanings. Every Shrove Tuesday, he would dress up as a pancake girl.
Suppose you think I am a coward?
On the contrary, I think it takes great courage to come out in the open and dress that way.
Oh, my God, Germans! And they are coming to this table.
Don't worry, I will cover. Mademoiselle, a dance.
What? Oh, wait, no, I don't. I'm not very good.
Don't worry, I will lead.
Are they watching us?
Don't worry, just be normal.
I'm doing my best.
We will do a few more bars, then I will put you in my little tank and take you back to my place until it dies down.
Lieutenant, do you feather?
Of course.
Mind you, I would rather deal with the Germans than with the communist resistance. When I was disguised as a German general, I very nearly lost everything.
But what do you think they are going to do to us, Rene?
Well, they hate Germans.
They will probably shoot us.
Yes, if they find out that I am Rene from the cafe, they will also shoot us. We've got to get out of here. Can you not wriggle out of your bonds or something?
I'm trying. But I have an idea.
What?
If I think I can reach the saw, if I can switch on the motor, maybe I can cut the bonds that bind my wrists, eh?
Good, but be careful not to cut yourself.
There is a red button and a green button.
Well, press the green button.
Green. You see, it works.
Good.
Yeah, I cannot reach the blade.
Well, press that red button and switch it off before anybody hears us.
I'm losing the feeling in my fingers.
What do you think I am going to be losing? Press the button!
I'm trying.
I'm clever. Now do not touch anything else.
Switch it off! Switch it off! Switch it off! Please, now! Switch the red button! Monsieur!
Rather than talk to me, you are trying to commit suicide.
I wish I had not remembered that.
Even the servant girls cried when they knew how near to disaster you came.
Ah, the dear girls.
Oh, they were so loyal. I shall never forgive myself for suspecting that you were having an affair with them. Were you?
Edith, would I lie to you?
Maria. My little cabbage, my little bean shoot.
My big cucumber.
You have no idea what the feel of your firm young body does to me.
Yes, I have.
Hold me forever.
What were you saying to Yvette?
Nothing. Nothing. No, she is nothing to me. You are my only true love.
But how long can we keep our affair secret from your wife?
Well, as long as my hearing is good and my reactions are quick.
Rene, promise me that nothing will ever come between us.
I am doing my best.
Rene. Can you feel my little heart bounding and bounding?
I can hear it.
Rene.
Oh.
Is the coast clear?
We are 50 miles from the coast.
Something very important has just come up.
How long have you been out there?
Touch my lips with your lips. Do all those things you do that drive me crazy with raging desire.
Maria, we are only in the broom cupboard.
Rene! What are you doing in the broom cupboard with Maria?
You stupid woman. It is quite obvious what I am doing in the broom cupboard with Maria. You know you do not like me telling off the staff in front of customers. I was just reprimanding her in here. So, the next time a customer calls, you come running,
Yes, Rene.
And that is the last time I shall tell you this.
Very likely.
Maria was very difficult to replace.
Practically impossible.
Miss Vendôme, what is your experience?
Until recently, I worked in a circus. I can ride a one-wheel bicycle.
Very handy for errands, Edith.
I can do also the acrobatic.
It would be good for dusting under the bed. Oh, the best yet.
I also have a beautiful singing voice, and I do cabaret.
So do I. Next, please.
And then we found Minnie.
She got to work right away.
She was up before anybody else.
Yes, I remember it well.
Please, Rene, let me in.
Go away. Think of my wife.
She is in the kitchen.
There is a key under the mat.
Rene. Rene, why are you trying to avoid me?
I just thought we might work up to this point. You know, a romantic stroll down Lover's Lane, a furtive glance in church, a quick peek at you having a bath through the keyhole.
Rene. Oh. Now that we are together, let me do something to make you feel warm and wonderful.
Well, you can fill my hot water bottle.
With everything that was happening, it is surprising that Mama lasted as long as she did.
Well, at least life was never dull for her. If you ask me, it was sex that kept her going.
How dare you say that about my mother?
Hello, Mama. It is I, little Edith. What are you doing in the bed of my mother?
We were childhood sweethearts. She was my love, but I thought I had lost it.
And now, once again, he has found it. The knobs, the fleshy knobs. What is this old bat doing in my bed?
This old bat is hiding from the Gestapo.
Gestapo.
What are you doing in the bed of my mother?
When I climbed through the drum poop in the prisoner of war camp, I slopped and bonged my home. Your mother allowed me to lay on her bod so I could have a bit of rest.
Oh, that was good for me, Fanny. How was it for you?
Of course, Monsieur Leclerc was the biggest thing in her life.
That was never proved.
What a master of disguise he was.
Yes, indeed. It sometimes took me more than 2 seconds to recognize him.
Psst. It is I, Leclerc.
Oh, my God. Ah, officer, welcome to my humble cafe.
It is I, Leclerc. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give them a
Shut up!
patron. You are ready, Antoine?
I am.
Shh. It is I, Leclerc. It is I, Leclerc.
This one is leaky.
I beg your pardon?
Do not inhale the gas.
No, I will do my best. Now, you give it to me before we get us all shot.
The gas affects the voice. See.
It tightens the vocal cord.
Yes, well, thank you, Algerian Maricela. Be on your way.
Algerian Larouche.
Poor Monsieur Leclerc. Mama finally married him. I never thought he would get his courage up.
Even that was amazing at his age.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together to join this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Not yet, monsieur.
He cannot stand.
You, Ernest Dipstick Leclerc, take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife.
He does.
Do you, Fanny, now you see it, now you do not, Lacan, take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
She does as well.
Then I pronounce you man and wife.
Now you can get into bed.
While you were asleep.
Citizen Estolova, always the impatient one.
Mama was in such a hurry to get married. I suppose it was the war. All the time, everybody had sex on their mind. At least, nearly everybody.
The moment they thought that I was dead and I had to pretend to be my own twin brother, that old undertaker was round here to propose to you.
Oh, dear Monsieur Alphonse.
Now, monsieur, I believe you are the next of kin and guardian of this enchanting lady. Therefore, you would wish to know what I have to offer.
Yes, what does an old undertaker have to offer?
Now, monsieur, I have 2 horses and 4 horses.
4 horses, Rene.
He should have good rhubarb.
I have 26 marble angels, 12 concrete cherubs, 100 weight of assorted handles, and 8 gallons of embalming fluid. Cheers.
Sounds a very good business, Rene.
Who could refuse a man with all those coffins and 8 gallons of embalming fluids?
I should also mention I have a small hearse with a smaller horse.
Very handy for shopping.
And where is your house?
My house. I have a spacious apartment, equipped with every luxury.
And where is this apartment?
Over the mortuary. It was furnished by my late wife, who was taken suddenly in the night.
Well, at least she did not have far to go.
Of course. I realize, beautiful lady, that you have the pick of the town. That you also have younger suitors, more active suitors. But believe me, in spite of my years, I am still fit enough to bang, thank you, a coffin together. In the toughest wood, I also have driving ambition. One day, I aim to have a little crematorium of my own.
I'm going to be a nervous wreck in a minute.
I realize, of course, that you cannot come to a decision at this moment. Anyway, it is time I went, as I am due to lay the widow Montclair. Out in half an hour.
It even affected Herr Flick of the Gestapo.
How madly in love he was with Private Elgar. Not that he showed anything in public.
One tried not to in those days.
I am forcing the rubber pipe over the nipple.
How fortunate that you are here, Herr Flick. I have no experience of this sort of thing.
It would be beyond your capabilities. It is stiff and hard. It is done. Now, I will watch the gauge. You will pump. Place your feet in the stirrups. Bend over. It is more effective if you grip it firmly with both hands. Now, pull, thrust. Pull, thrust. Pull, thrust. Faster. Faster. Pull, thrust. Pull, thrust. 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 It is building up. Thrust. 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 We are nearly there. Pull, thrust. Pull, thrust.
I cannot keep it up much longer.
You must. You must.
Was that all right?
For me, excellent. How about you?
Exhausting, but very exciting.
Was this your first time?
Yes. Never before has one gone flat on me.
Dear Rene, so many memories. If we had a candle for every memory, what a big cake we would need.
You would be pushing it a bit with one for every year. But here we are, Edith. Still together all this time later.
Dear Rene, we have had our ups and downs, but you have always provided the music in my life.
I love you as I've never loved before.
Loved before.
Since first I met you on the village green.
Village green.
Come to me ere my dream of life is o'er.
Life is all.
I love you as I loved you when you were sweet. When we were sweet 16.